let's get into another match. Looking for an opponent. We're up 2-0, we're doing good. Let's hope we can keep this streak going. Looking for an opponent, so I found one. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how good this deck has done since wanting to cast spells. I need 10 for it to be a solid deck. Okay, we are against another mage, Mace 20. Okay, we got a Frostbolt. That's not too bad. We'll throw everything else away because we won't be able to use it. We should have plenty of other spells that we use first. This is a bit better. We can at least turn 2 Frostbolt if we don't get anything else. And we have Mirror Entity. Oh, Harvest Golem, that's a solid. In our case, it's probably going to be a turn 2 because we have coin. Can't do anything until there. Let's hope he doesn't play anything too scary. Okay, a Fairy Dragon, that's pretty... At least our Harvest Golem's a good counter. Because with Harvest Golem, it's a 2-3. But it can kill it and it'll come back as a 2-1. Which is one of the reasons Harvest Golem is so good. So here he is. He's looking at stuff. What's he going to play? Is he just gonna straight up run Harvest his Fairy Dragon? No. Maybe? He's thinking about it. Okay, so he plays a taunt creature and just goes straight to my face. Well, we can use the Frostbolt in our hand. We can try an Arcane Missile. No, that's just Frostbolt. And then we can take out the Fairy Dragon. And we'll still have some semblance of a board control with the 2-1. Even though he'll probably just ping it with the Fire Blast and get rid of it, at least we have something. He has the Fire Blast, that'll bring him down to only 2 mana available. Or he might not. Let's see what he actually decides to play. I'll just remove this guy's eye. Fool around and stuff. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? I hate how many times it takes to change the target scheme. It just doesn't feel right. You should fix that, Blizz. Okay, it's still up it now. Inspect the target. I like the white one. Ah, and the fire went out. Come on, what's this guy thinking? Does he not have any plays? Just ping it. God's sake. Okay, someone's up 4-2 with stealth. It's good, you know, I can't actually hit it. I can try a Arcane Missile, or with Mirror Entity, I can do Gnomish Inventor. Which one do you think is better? Let's go with Gnomish Inventor. Gives us card draw, and it uses all our mana. Just punch him in the face, and that's all we can do. I wonder what he'll do this time. Maybe it'll take a while, like he did last time. Jeez. We'll just keep changing the type. On the 10th. First type? Is he going to ping it off? Yeah, no? Maybe? So? Yeah, that just makes sense, because then you can use the Panther to kill the Gnomish Engineer. Or use something else. He'll still have 3 mana, which is a fair amount for a mage. And he... Okay, he actually decides to use Stormpike Commando on that. And just run into my face. So, I have 3 Flame Strikes, can't use those for 2 turns. Arcane Missile, Mirror Entity, Fire Blast, and Razorfen Hunter. But we should just trade out the Gnomish Inventor, because it's for the best. And hopefully we'll kill it with Arcane Missile. I was hoping to kill it with Arcane Missile. I could have summoned something, but it's an RNG, right? Random numbers. Sometimes they don't work for you, and sometimes they do. I don't know what the percent chance of that. It's probably lower than 33%. That 2 would hit it. So, Kobold is a pretty good card. It's actually a really good card. 2/2 with +1 spell damage. He trades with a lot of 3/2s. We can Mirror Entity and Boar. That might be more useful than a Vaporize at this point. Now we have 2 creatures. I'll probably just ping the Boar and then... Oh, he might not. He might actually ping the Hunter and then throw the Kobold into it. He is on turn 7, so he's in Flame Strike range. I think it'd kind of be wasteful to use it on a 3-cost creature, just because it's 1 creature and you're throwing away a card, effectively. That's worth a lot more. 3 mana for 7. I'm just gonna Arcane Intellect. That's a solid choice. You know, it's always good to have cards. Unless, of course, you have 10 cards and you're forced to overdraw. I've used that attack against Beast. And he switches it around. And I get the Crazy Alchemist. So he's gonna kill his Kobold for it, I guess? And then Fireball the Boar. Fire Blast the Boar. And then we both have Alchemists. Well, it might be best just to Flame Strike here. Because nothing else really does anything. Arcane Explosion, I guess I could use with a Fire Blast. That'd probably be better than a Flame Strike, but... Vaporize, no. Let's do the Arcane Explosion. Just because Flame Strike does a lot more damage. And we can still play the Vaporize. I don't see a point to the Llama Bot at this point. So, maybe he'll think that Vaporize is something else, like a Mirror Entity. So maybe he won't play something good this turn, who knows? Because I used Mirror Entity once before. We could think that I already played Mirror Entity, which means I'd have another Mirror Entity. Or I wouldn't have a Mirror Entity. That's... I don't know. He still summons that creature. It does really good when you have something like a Vaporize, which isn't a very useful thing. Hopefully he plays more cards, more creatures that I can Flame Strike. No, just a secret. Okay, that happens. So we can Faceless Manipulator it. We can fire... Yeah, let's just Faceless Manipulator. Because then I'll have a 5/5. And I'll have my secret for make it 7/7. And I don't know, does Mirror Entity work on Faceless Manipulator? I imagine it would. I think it just becomes Faceless. Let us... Ooh, which one should we attack? That'd get the thing down lower. And kind of force him into it. That... See what the secret is. It's a Vaporize. It's a 2/2 that we... Mirror Entity from, so it's not a big deal. And that means he doesn't have a secret on his creature anymore. So that means it won't get buffed. Unless he has another. So... Well, it'll be interesting to see what he plays in this situation. He could play... He can do 2 damage with... leave my Feral Alchemist with 2 HP. Then he can use either Frost, Bolt, Magic Missiles, Arcane Missiles, I think, called. A whole host of spells. I have a Blizzard on 1 card. That is pretty good for me. I am actually down in health, and 3, actually pretty much all my cards are bad. And I can play Mirror Entity, and just play along with it, I guess. You know, make it seem like I actually have something. Yeah, that could work. You might waste like a Fireball on it, or some other removal like a Frostbolt. When really it's worth nothing because I have no creatures in my hand, just 3 Flame Strikes. That's a lot of Flame Strikes. And I went very hard. Well, I can Flame Strike and then ping the Windfear Heart. Alarm Bot, I guess, doesn't switch out when there's nothing to switch. I have no attack creatures, I just have 3-0 attack creatures. But, hey, I've got technically a board advantage over him. And I have Flame Strikes, which keep the board pretty darn clear. And a Fen Creeper. And a Cult Master. Wow. And a Worgen Infiltrator. That's great, he just played most of his hand. I can Flame Strike it. That way, his Cult Master won't be able to do anything. Flame is a Fen Creeper. Oh, I still can ping it for a bit, so. Still no Alarm Bot switch out, because Oh, I guess I'll switch out next turn with my Azure Drake, maybe? It kind of hurts me, you know, less card draw, but whatever, I guess. Mages don't have much in terms of buffs, so really all these 0 attack creatures aren't great. I could Flame Strike again if I really felt like it. Well, he only has 1 card in his hand. Now it fireballs it. Fire Blast. It's not Fireball. But it switches out and goes to full health. And I draw my own Fen Creeper. So I can play Fen Creeper, I can play Flame Strike. Let's go with Fen Creeper, it just seems better. And then we'll Fireball his Fire Blast his Fen Creeper. And will we play Alarm Bot just for fun? Sure. Just keep it on the board once again, you know? You can draw Fire Blasts from him, apparently. That's useful. So now I have a really big taunt. Where I have a slight card advantage. Of 1 card, but that's an Ice Barrier. He could have an Ice Barrier, too. I have taunts, though. So Ice Barrier isn't really great unless I have a Thorough Arcanist. I don't think I'm saying that right. I'm trying my best. So, he can throw the ooze into my 0-2 mirror entity, which would kill it and the ooze wouldn't take damage. He has to go through the taunt, so he can't do that. He can't Flame Strike from... If he Flame Strikes, he'll take out my Azure Drake and my Alarm Bot, which would be good. Mostly the Azure Drake and the other taunt. Well, he actually goes into the... I guess that's the harder taunt to deal with, but... Oh, and now he Blizzards. Well, he takes out both my taunts, but... And it almost kills my Alarm Bot. I could Flame Strike that. Oh, there's a Thorough Arcanist. Arcanist? Which will work good, considering I have... which one's through Fire Blast? So now I'll have 2 taunts. It'll be uber buff! Oh no. I thought it would go up to 7-7. I guess it just goes up to... Everyone gets 2-2 if you have a secret. Not per secret you have. Oh well. I definitely have a good board control. You could potentially wipe it out with a Flame Strike. You would have to Fire Blast my Ethereal Arcanist. Ethereal. So what will he do? I think he would attack the Alarm Bot with his Light Warden. Light Warden's not a great card for a mage, honestly. It's good if it's against... Oh, he's gonna Blizzard it. Okay, that's not bad. And then is he just gonna throw everything he has at it? I guess so. The thing is, that's gonna be buffed up, right? To 7-3? Yeah. Oh, and I get another one. So, he's gonna have a fun time. And so I still have a Flame Strike, and I have a lot stronger minions on the board. So, not that Flame Strike will do a heck of a lot. It'll be good for getting rid of something like that, actually. He's just gonna Fire Blast in my face. I guess he expects one of them to die. But I could Fireball it too. I feel at this point... Well, yeah, I guess just waste a Fireball it. I probably should have Flame Strike, because what's the odds of him playing a bunch of creatures? But, whatever. He's kinda hooped, because I have a 7/7 and a 9/5. And he's limited to one card. Yeah, and he goes well played and concedes. GG, he thought well, you know, I'll give him that. But, you know, at the end, hey, look at that. Golden Frost Nova. At the end of the day, you know, just can't beat a mage with a heck of a lot of spells. And we're now on 29 of 40 with 3 wins, 3-0. That's pretty darn good. So, that's the end of this video. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for more Hearthstone Spell Mage action.